Good morning. Good morning. It's 2:58 a.m. I'm on my way to the gym right now. It is a very odd situation when you wake up in the morning, and I think it's more common than not to wake up in the morning if you're a teenager. Maybe you wake up in the morning and the first thing you say is, I don't know what I'm going to wear. I don't really want to go to school. I didn't text my girlfriend, my boyfriend back. What am I going to do with the rest of my life? It's a pretty deep one, right? First thing in the morning, first couple of minutes, it's already, what am I going to do with the rest of my life? I woke up this morning and they were just rushing at me. Hey, what about the client you have closing? Hey, what about you didn't send that message back out? Hey, did you follow up with that inspector to make sure things were done? Hey, did you return that call? Hey, did you do this? Hey, by the way, what about those bills? Did you remember to get those bills, and did you send that off? And hey, did you check on this, and did you look at that, and did you pay attention? You hear how loud it gets inside of your head? You got 20 different things talking to you. It's just little old you. I remember I used to be so reactive. The phone would ring. Go answer it. Text message come in. What is it? Any chime or ching or ding or bling that would come in on me, I would be so reactive to it. I felt like I had to respond. So this morning, all these thoughts are intended to get me to respond, are intended to get me to react. All these voices are intended to get me to move out of the center of peace and go into another area of chaos. And it's not even business hours. My clock just rolled over to 3 o'clock. There's no business going on right now. There's nothing that can be done. It always killed me how I'd have clients call me at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. Now, I get it. I understand you're concerned about the transaction, or you're worried about it. And, you might have one of those minds that float around like that, but I'm not a doctor. What can I do at 7 o'clock at night? But yet I used to answer my phone at 7 or 8 o'clock as if there was something I could do. If somebody calls your phone at 7 or 8 o'clock and you're not in some type of professional field that requires a last minute situation to take place and they need to get a hold of you because there's something that has changed, it's a good chance somebody's calling you so that you can reconfirm their fears. Yeah. I'm in real estate. Call me at 7 o'clock at night. I will not answer. You can't buy the property at 7 o'clock at night, and I don't want to sell it to you at 7 o'clock at night. I'm not that committed. Not that I'm not that committed to you. But like I said, most people who are calling your phone at that time of night, chances are they're not necessarily looking for advice. More so, hey, can you confirm this or that? It's vital. It's not just necessary, it's vital that you shut those voices down. Voice coming at me a little bit harder as I started to get into the shower, and I'm sitting there and I started letting the voices play out, and the voice was like, go do this and go do that and go do this and go do that. Hey, and by the way, did you forget about this? And hey, by the way, did you get that? Hey, and by the way, what about Christmas? Christmas? Really? Hey, what about when you're 60? I started laughing. I said, what about right now? See, true, there's problems. And true, you need to get up and you need to be ready to handle things. But you don't have to be so reactive. You don't have to, every time something comes your way, you have to be Johnny on the spot. Even if it's just the morning, you say, the morning I'm going to use to create the best me so that when I get ready to go into the day, I've already won. Right? Because most football games are not won on Saturday or Sunday. They're won Monday through Friday during practice and then executed. So a client calls me at 7 o'clock at night. I'm not picking up the phone. I don't care what you want. I'll tell you that. I don't care what you want. What is it that you think, what kind of services that you think I provide that at 7 o'clock at night I can do anything for you? But that's somebody else wanting you to be reactive to their issue. I'm sympathetic, but I'm not going to be reactive. And matter of fact, my sympathetic mode is between this hour and this hour because that's when things can get done. So if you want to be more productive in a day, you have to learn how to take back the morning. And I sat there and I listened to all those voices that were coming at me. You need to go do this. You need to go do this. You need to go do that. Hey, what about this? Hey, did you put the money away for that? Did you set this aside? Hey, what about your CPA? Did you get the information off to him? Hey, what about, you need to go to the grocery store. You need to pick up some more water. You need to get some milk. You need to get some soy. You need to go. You need to go. You need to go. You need to go deposit some money. You need to call this client. You need to make sure this paperwork's done. And then you need to get back here. It gets real loud and almost obnoxious. Become aware, especially at 3 o'clock in the morning or when you first wake up, that if the voice is not just telling you to be thankful. See, that's not the voice that you're going to hear. You won't hear a voice that says, hey, you need to be thankful. Ain't that such a nice voice, such a calm voice, such a relaxing, joyful, beautiful voice? Hey, just be thankful. No, you won't hear that one. It'll be everything else. When you become aware of all those other voices, then you can do exactly like I did. And when it started bringing up Christmas, I sat there and I laughed and I said, oh, you want to get me off track. And just simply tell it no. Own the morning so that you can own the day. It's as simple as that. Keep your thoughts right early so that you can carry through the rest of the day and own it. Period.